We begin our day in a familiar place, with Odell Beckham Jr. trade speculation. Past and present. Sorry, but considering the stories involving Beckham, the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers that surfaced on Monday, it can't be helped. First, Chris Sims said on PFT Live that it was the Patriots' interest in Beckham that convinced the Giants not to trade Beckham last offseason. The Giants were going to trade him, and I think they were really looking and listening to all offers, Sims said Monday on PFT Live. It was really close, but I think the Giants got cold feet and said, wait, New England wants him? Oh, maybe he's better than we thought. Maybe we should just keep him on our own instead of him being thrown in our face and going to win a Super Bowl with the Pats. Pro Football Talk also speculated that the 49ers could be a destination if the Giants do decide to move Beckham. PFT wrote, the 49ers have had real interest in Beckham for nearly a year. The only question is whether the Giants are willing to pull the trigger. Beckham remains in play for a trade, no matter what the Giants officially say, and the 49ers remain on the short list of teams that could get him. Valentine's view: if the Patriots did indeed have interest in Beckham last offseason, that shouldn't surprise anyone. The one thing in the Sims comment that bugged me was him saying that it took New England's interest for the Giants to realize how good Beckham is. I think that's nonsense. The Giants know how good he is. To think they need other teams to tell them is insulting. As for the speculation about San Francisco, I don't doubt for a second that the 49ers would make a major play for Beckham. More headlines: Cardinals should deal Josh Rosen, pick Kyler Murray in NFL draft. NFL.com speculation about this isn't going to die until it happens. Or, doesn't happen. FMI of Kyler Murray in one coach's argument for why the small QB will have a massive impact in the NFL. Pro Football Talk: we will continue talking about Murray right up until the draft, and probably after. From Peter King, teams are going to have to decide whether an unfathomable idea a generation ago, drafting a sub-5'10" quarterback high in the first round, is a cutting-edge idea today. Murray is not only a short quarterback. He's slight. He's got almost a Mookie Betts build. Russell Wilson's less than an inch taller, but Wilson is built with a suit of armor. Murray's built like an outfielder. So what GM has the guts to pick Murray for his play, and his pedigree, and be confident size won't wreck his career? If you're right, your team's in the playoffs in 2020. If you're wrong, you're probably a road scout in 2022. Either way, the fact that Murray is in the discussion to be a top 10 pick a year after a 6-foot quarterback went first overall and played well means the football world is changing. A lot. NFL free agency: why Giants should franchise tag Landon Collins. C.com: we know they should. We have written as much. Flores, Taylor from SB53 to new jobs, scouts on Kyler. C.com: more Murray. AFC Exec 1: this kid is way better than Lamar Jackson. Better arm, more accurate, better anticipation, better processor, better athlete. I think he's better across the board than Lamar. Lamar's just bigger. But that's not irrelevant. If I told you he was 6 feet 3 inches, you'd be all in, but he's not. He's shorter than Russell Wilson, and Russell is a lot stockier. He's a really good player. He does all the quarterback stuff really well. He's a great athlete. My hang-up is his size. AFC College Scouting Director: he's a hard one. He's really good. He throws the ball well. There are no throws that he can't make on any level. And I don't think him being small is that big a problem, but when you're small and you run like he can, I'm not sure how you wouldn't be a little concerned. You have to build it around him, but he's pretty good. And you gotta be real with yourself too, if you want to take him. You may have a second-round grade on him. I think a lot of people do, but if you think you're getting him in the second round, you're probably not. AFC Exec 2: at first glance, the passing skills are there. He's good. So it's just the size, and can you tailor the offense to him? The weight is big, because with his body type, you're not sure he can get a lot bigger. Russell, Baker, Mayfield, those guys have a thickness to them, they're broad-shouldered. That's not this guy's body type. Even as lines have changed, he's still beneath the norm. And until we get him on a scale and measure him, that's going to be the perception. He also had a really good offensive line, great system, so we didn't see him getting hit as much. How's he going to throw from the pocket at our level at his height? BBV Mailbag. Have questions about the Giants? Email them to bigblueview@gmail.com, and the best ones will be answered in an upcoming mailbag. Thanks. BBV Podcast. You can find and subscribe to Big Blue View Radio from the show's homepage. You can find all the shows on our Big Blue View Radio Hub page. You can also find the shows and subscribe on all your favorite podcast apps: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Spotify, Stitcher, RSS. Finally, be sure to check out the homepage for all of the shows across the expanding Vox Media Podcast Network.